Okay, so now we're going to kind of look at the standards and how they apply, how we fix them up, how we catalog them and more catalog them and segment them, or anywhere you want to dice and slice these standards. They're still the same thing. It's an overanalyzed piece of data that needs to occur within the student's brain. So, that being said, if you go to www.mttc or mccte.fsu.org, or you can be smart about it and type in Google CTE Standards Ferris. And at the top of the page, here we go. Alright, so I'm going to handle my own standards because I'm familiar with them. Not being said that this isn't going through with all the other standards and you can't do it with them, it's just I'm very familiar with my standards. Okay, let's go to segments. This is what happens. Let's go to the overall segmentation of this. It's much easier to work with. Make sure you save any of your standards to a disk. Remember, this will work with your standards. I'm just using mine as an example. Okay, and I'm just going to save that to the desktop and open up Office 2007 Excel. Open, and I'm just going to open up this. Alright, so this is what occurs. Let me show you something that I had to do in order for this to work with Moodle. I'm just going to page down a little bit, and this is like the topic. And right here is what is suggested under that topic to teach. So in industry overview, I have these topics to cover, which aren't really topics. They're more like, I don't know, random thoughts of a madman, if you ask me, but they're just kind of different, that's all. So now what we have to do is catalog this in a manner that will work within a database. This will not work, okay? Because right now A is in a column by itself. 1 is in a column by itself. And then I got this mysterious 2 blank ones that carry through to the other standards. And each one's different. Let me kind of show you what I mean. Alright, what I can do here is go over to mine and show you how this cataloged. Notice I have a T in front of mine. Here is the industry overview, and here's A. And here's A1, A2, A3, A4, and etc. and so forth. Notice now there's a P. This is my technical standards. These are my pathway standards in industry overview. Okay? Remember, this gets very complex at first, but once you got this down, it's much easier and you don't have to think too much when you're picking out the standards that apply to the learning. Okay, so now I have to kind of show you how to separate this by technical, pathway, and foundation and put in these little dashes, and that's in the next video.